Tune in, man. I'm gonna show y'all YouTubers how to play Madden, man. There you go. I'm not holding you all day.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts,
Gotta quit.
the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Stephen Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 20.
What's that on that beat?
What's going on? Oh shit, I'm chilling. Where you from? Wow.
It's the NFL.
Well, I'm from Harlem, you heard?
As you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from the locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
All right, cool. That's cool. That's good to know.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Baby, stop.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
My daughter never let me get no free time.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And then minute you about to go on the roll.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. gun. It's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Wait 20! Wait 20! Orange! Go! Ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he takes this one back.
All right, you got to go sit down.
And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Good defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, 2 teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again.
Yo.
Yet they believe they're the underdogs and feel like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back in their St. Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
What's going on here?
On 2nd down, Michelle. And now running right through it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Letting one go deep here for Brock. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Wait 20!
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Okay. Holding them to no gain.
Wait 20! Wait 20! Wait! Shadow! Wide!
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And
Come on, Gronk. Come on, Gronk.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Wait, set! Wide 20! Sugar! Regular!
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. They lying.
Intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Wow.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Wow.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a
Wow.
doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Grip. White 20. White 20. Woo. Sugar. Woo.
Crazy.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
White 20.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
3 down. Start fast, fellas. Start fast. 20. 380.
On third down, Brady. This is White on the screen. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Justin Hardy deep for Atlanta.
It should work if you're using a cover 4. You niggas be cheating though. It's cool though. Nothing I ain't never seen before. Two costly mistakes. Ain't about nothing though.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Just tell my business. Sick is crazy, yo.
Coleman now. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Just tell you I'm in a nickel. That's I think it's crazy. Come on, y'all. Yeah.
Here's Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Let's see what you play.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side.
Shit,
and he
bro.
goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Coleman. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. This is Coleman, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Hello?
Hello, sorry I keep knocking so hard. We came earlier to visit the apartment about this housing.
All right.
Is everything okay? The bottom lock is not working either? You not see it?
Yeah, just do your thing.
I'm the maintenance supervisor. I believe it's your mom, your sister, somebody?
My mother-in-law. All right.
So somebody has to stay here.
My fault, bro.
Right? Because does this work?
Yeah.
You can lock it, but this right here is open. Does she want this off?
Nah, I think she still want that on.
That, but she wants this to be repaired.
Yeah.
You know, lock it, the door won't jiggle.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
I know we'll be here on Monday and looking for all her other repairs.
All right.
I was giving out the notice in the building and said I had only 4 days to resign.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. My fault, brother. Oh, now I'm not even. What the fuck happened? All right, whatever. Damn, I don't know what the fuck happened just now.
We won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
All right,
so
thank you, bro.
Chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I'll take my time. Let's go, y'all. Come on, can we get in there, bro? I'm wild. I made 2 mistakes early. Come on, man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
Come on,
goal.
man.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on, y'all.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Are you going for it again? I know you wasn't.
Now it's Ryan. And he's got
Yo, I'm slipping today, bro.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Hooper from 13 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
What's going on, man?
And the
Come on,
Patriots
y'all.
gearing up to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Come on, man.
On 1st down, Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit.
And Brady going to be intercepted the third time. It's Desmond Trufant, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And by the way, need to pass along a reminder that our ladder for the Madden Challenge tournament is still open in MUT Drafts until February 11th. And the prize pool for the Madden Challenge, folks, $190,000.
And who wouldn't want to participate in something where you could get a piece of $190,000?
That's what I'm wondering.
Get in, get it done. Let's have some.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break up the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And a dump off to White. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
3 picks, bro.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do.
Let's get to it.
Inside the 35.
Yeah.
And now before this first down play,
let's
go.
Get a
timeout here. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So
can't believe I'm fucking losing.
Field position from inside the 10. Here's first down on the other side of the field.
That's what happens.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time.
Come on. You need this, y'all. Come on.
25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards the pickup
on
the pitch and catch. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now we won't see
fuck you telling me to take a field? This nigga's is bugging the fuck out.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Not taking no fucking field goal.
Into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Like 20, 220. 29, Alpha. Go. Wide.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Oh my!
Wow,
they is yo. This is crazy. I've never been cheating. You know what? I ain't even gonna do it. Yo, they really cheating. No, it's all right.
Gostkowski now for the Pats field goal try from the left hash. This from 37.
Let's go.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
They really cheating.
3 points here. They're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Can't believe this shit.
For the Falcons, Charles, we've talked all year about the injuries that they had in 2018, and you kind of touched on it earlier, too. It's hard to get around them, though, when you look back at this past year. So they go to 7-9, and I know that that's not what they wanted, but with all the injuries, is that okay?
It would be if you didn't think you were going to the Super Bowl. You know, if you didn't think you had a chance at that, and they did going into the season. But when you lose your starting safeties,
and I received,
your middle linebacker, Deion Jones, for a long stretch of time, you end up starting 1-4. Then in the second half of the season, you have a 5-game losing streak. 7-9 is actually better than I thought that they were finishing because of those 2 long losing streaks.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They will run again with Coleman. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Never did they just cheat like that, bro.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, Ryan looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Ryan. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Shit don't make no sense, bro.
Regular. Shadow. Come on out here. Come get some.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Brady. Forced out to his left. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Hey, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Never knew a cover 2 do that. Some new shit.
Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Got him. It's caught inside the 10.
Fuck.
A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. And even 60 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he's
Let's
going
get
to
to it.
the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 8 yards out, and the Patriots get a score closer. Extra point good by Gronkowski, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Come on, man.
Gronkowski now converted.
I better
for
not
3.
get a chance,
Now
you
he'll
heard
kick
me?
this one away.
Don't give me a chance.
On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he'll be taken down just past the 20.
Sit your ass down.
21-yard line.
Now, if you fall off this bed, you're going to be sick.
Gets
Stop.
ready to head back onto the field. Certainly want to
My
avoid
daughter
what they
is
had to do
horrible,
last
bro.
possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about
really
the
loud,
24. Give him 3 on
the
first
animation
down.
on this game
It'll
is
set
crazy,
up a
bro. No
2nd and
funny
7.
shit.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
You
but a
breaking
running
off
game can really
extra
benefit your
tackles,
team
like-
right now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Nothing.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, the pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
21.
Ito Smith, his first carry.
This is really serious, bro.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, a 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
I'll let this one go nice all this time.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. Now it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
220. 380. Regular. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off right around the 43. And the position.